guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a video that has to do with the Jaclyn Hill collection with BECCA, and I wanted to do this video because I've been hearing a lot of things about the eyeshadow palette, that it's not good quality, that it's chalky, and then others say that their palette is amazing. So I actually have the whole collection. I bought the eyeshadow palette, which is this one right here. I bought the original Champagne Pop because I don't have it. I have the liquid form of Champagne Pop, and then I have the Jaclyn Hill face palette. So I'm going to be talking about all of these products today, and I'm actually going to be applying them onto my face today, just so I can see how each item, just so I can see how the items work. So I'm going to be doing like a swatch type of first impressions video. I have been playing with the face palette already, and I can say I absolutely do love this face palette. So this is what the face palette looks like. The packaging is beautiful. It is to die for. I love how it has the white and then the gold flecks, and then in the back it just has the name of all the products. So when you open the palette, it is beautiful. It has this huge mirror right here, as you can see, and then it has all of the products, as you can see, and then right here it has Jaclyn Hill's name with BECCA Cosmetics, and then on top it has like a really thin plastic with as well each name of the products. So you get 3 beautiful blush shades, and then you get 2 highlights. So I think this palette is beautiful. It's sleek, it's very compact, and I feel like if you're gonna travel, you just gotta throw this in the bag, and that's pretty much all you will need. So I will be using one of the blushes and then the highlights on my face today. Then, like I said, I purchased the liquid form of Champagne Pop. I've never tried liquid form anything that has to do with highlight before. This one right here, I actually used this liquid form of Champagne Pop in my video of all highlights, do my makeup with nothing but highlights. So that was the first time that I used it, and then I have been using it constantly just to try it out to see how I feel about it, and so far I love it. Very subtle, but it's beautiful, and I absolutely love it, and you get a lot of product for your buck in this one. So if you picked it up, definitely tell me what you think. And then I also, like I said, purchased the original Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop in the Skin Perfector. Oh, I didn't get the cream form. Yeah, that's the only one that I get. Sorry, I didn't get the cream form just because I wanted to try out first the liquid form, because like I said, I never really play with cream forms or liquids or anything like that, just foundation. So I did pick up the original Champagne Pop, which is this beautiful champagne color. I will be using this one as well. This one's included in the face palette, and they actually made this permanent. I didn't know that they made it permanent until after I bought it, but it's fine. If I don't want to take the face palette somewhere, I could just throw this in the bag, and it's super cute and sleek. And then last but not least, I purchased the eye palette, and I've been hearing so many bad things about the eye palette and then so many good things. So I wanted to actually play around with it myself, and I'm gonna share it with all of you guys here on camera, and then I'm gonna be doing like an update later on to see how it's lasting throughout the day. So this is what the palette looks like. It from the outside, it has the same design as the face palette. Is just all gold with white freckles, and then in the back it has the names as well. It's like really shiny. Jaclyn collaborated with one of the shades, which it is Champagne Toast. All the other 4 shades are from BECCA, so she didn't do anything different to any of the other ones. It's just one of the shades that she was responsible for. So I'm actually going to be using this today on my eyes to see how it looks. I'm giving you guys swatches of everything, so I feel like I've been talking way too long about the introduction stuff. So I'm just gonna get started. I already put on, let me zoom in. I already did my brows and I already tinted moisturizer. And then I'm gonna get started right away with the cream highlight, not the cream highlight, the Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid of Champagne Pop, which is this one. I like how it comes in a pump, which is nice. So I'm just gonna squeeze, I'm gonna use this hand. I'm gonna squeeze one pump onto my hand, which looks like this. As you can see right away, it's such a beautiful champagne color. And I am gonna dab it on the high points right here of my face and anywhere where you want to highlight or you want to have that nice beautiful glow. And the reason why I'm putting this before I set my face with powder or anything like that is because you want to apply all liquid products first. Even though it's a highlight or a skin perfector, you want to put that first before you set it with any foundation, powder, or any Laura Mercier or anything like that. You want to apply this first. So I'm going to grab a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to dab it in here. It's very, very, very liquidy. Let's see, yeah. So I'm going to grab a little bit. I'll put it here. And then here, and then I'm gonna just work it in. You see the beautiful glow? It just makes your face look so youthful. I love it. So this is the way I've been applying it. I know some people just use the warmth of their fingertips, so it's all up to you. Blender, it blends in beautiful, and you can see. Okay, so I still have a little bit left, but right here I'm going to show you how it looks on my hand. That way you guys can get a good view. It's nothing too intense or white. It's champagne and absolutely beautiful. I should have done my concealer first, huh? Oh well. I'm going to do my concealer because I want to set my eyes and the concealer. I should have done this first. I'm such a dummy. Now I'm gonna grab my beauty blender as well and I'm gonna work that in. You can still see the glow even though I do have a little bit of concealer over it. Okay, so once that is done, I'm gonna get my Laura Mercier, which is my setting powder that you guys know I love. I'm gonna open it up and then I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and I'm gonna dab it in here like so, and then set under my eyes, on my eyelid. Okay, so as you can see, I already set everything and a little bit of the luminosity did go away, but it's my fault because I should have put the concealer first and then the cream highlight. Anyways, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I am going to start with Eyeshadow Palette. And I am going to grab any fluffy brush. And I am just going to start with the first color, which is Chardonnay. It's a really light white color. And I'm going to dust that all over. Nothing precise. It just has a really nice shimmery color that I want to add to the lid. Okay, so after that is done, I'm going to grab another fluffy brush. I don't want to use the same one because that one has shimmer. There's 2 shimmer shades and 3 matte shades. So now I'm going to grab one of the matte shades that's called Cordio, which is this nice like rosy pinkish nude color. And I'm going to, whoa, it's super powdery. I don't know if you guys can see how powdery it got just by putting my brush in there. So I am gonna work that in. I've never tried any other BECCA eyeshadows, so I can't tell a difference of these and the previous ones she's had, so don't judge me on that. Okay, so once that's done, I'm gonna grab one other darker shades, which is this brown shade right here. I don't know, you guys can't really see because of my ring light, but I will do a swatch right now so you guys can see it better. And I'm gonna grab the same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna grab a little bit because it looks very pigmented. I'm gonna grab a little bit and I'm gonna just focus it on the edge, on the outer crease. Can you guys see it? Okay, so before I finish that eye, I'm gonna get a flat brush. You could choose any brush. And I'm gonna grab the the Champagne Toast, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna put it on my brush. And I'm just gonna apply that color all over my lid. It's a nice, beautiful champagne-y toasty color. It's very nice. So now I'm gonna grab this brush again and then just work that in. I think so far it's okay. I don't know if maybe the pigmentation is a little bit, it swatches really good on the brush, as you can see here, but I don't know if it puts, I don't want to add too much because it's very powdery. Okay, so I'm gonna go and grab a lot more of that brown shade color, and I'm gonna really dig that in right here in the outer crease, and I'm just gonna work that in circular and windshield wiper motions until my liking. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the first brush that I had with the white color, and I'm just gonna grab it and with no added product, and then just go over the edges so there isn't any harshness. Then I'm gonna use the first shade again with a smaller brush, so I can put it as my brow highlight. It's a really nice white color, and I'm going to use it in my inner corner to see how bright it is. It's a nice color. So I am going to apply some mascara, and if you want to apply lashes, it's up to you. But I am going to just curl my lashes and put a couple coats of mascara. Okay, now to bronze up my face, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Beach bronzer. You guys already know, in the color bronze. And I'm gonna bronze up my face really quick so I can start. Oh my gosh. Do you see what I mean? I freaking forget. Set your face, please. My goodness, I have like a really bad memory. If you don't set your your face, sometimes your bronzer can look a little bit choppy just because I put like a moisturizer underneath and I didn't set it. So definitely don't skip this step. I'm just trying to get to the face palette and I'm excited because I do love the face palette. It's so beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna use the face palette, which I'm so excited for, you guys. I love this palette. If you guys were ever to get your hands on it, it's amazing, I'm telling you. So the color that I'm gonna use for my cheeks, I am gonna use the Rose Spritz and Amaretto. I'm gonna mix these two together, which is this one right here and this one. I'm gonna mix them together just to get like a nice color. And I'm gonna use any brush. And these are super pigmented. I've never used their blushes before I got this palette, so I absolutely love it. It gives you a beautiful color to your cheeks, and you could definitely work it up. Now I'm gonna go in with highlight, which I'm so excited. So I'm gonna be mixing Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop together. This is the new one and this is the original one. Prosecco Pop is more of a goldish highlight. It's not as champagne as Champagne Pop, but right now I will show you all the swatches of everything, so give me just a sec. So I'm gonna mix them together, and yes, look at that highlight though. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so definitely bomb.com. I'm gonna put some right here on my nose and then on my lip. But it looks so beautiful, and with highlights I like to get my Dime Beauty blender and then just go over it just to help it blend in a little bit better, and then it really brings it out. But it is so freaking beautiful. I love this palette, you guys, I'm telling you. Okay, so once all of that is done, I'm just gonna mix everything together. I'm gonna make sure everything's well. Don't forget to coat your bottom lashes, and then I'm just gonna put some gloss and I'm pretty much done. Okay, so I'm officially done with my makeup. As you guys can see, the palette is beautiful. I love it. The eyeshadow palette, it looks okay so far in my opinion, and the highlights are amazing. Everything is great. I love the products. I do have to say that I'm still working hold on, I'm still working and playing with the liquid form of Champagne Pop. Like I said, I've never had anything liquid form before, so I'm still working with that one, so don't judge me if I used it wrong or anything like that. Now I want to do some swatches of the face palette and the eyeshadow palette on my hand. So I'm gonna remove whatever I have on my hand right now. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the face palette first, and the first color that I'm gonna swatch is Rose Spritz, which is the luminous blush, sorry. And here is the swatch. It's so beautiful and pigmented, buttery. It's amazing, you guys. Okay, so the second color is the one I also used, which was Amaretto. It's a mineral blush. And here is the swatch. This is more of a brownie blush, but it's definitely beautiful. The third blush is the Ramble Mousse Mineral Blush as well. And this is more of a pinker blush. If you definitely like that pinker look, definitely use this one. And if you mix it with the mineral one, it's going to look amazing. So here, here are the 3 swatches of the blushes. And then compared to my skin tone, I feel like they all complement my skin tone. They look beautiful. They're very pigmented and smooth, and you could definitely see them on my skin tone. I know for some skin tones, certain colors don't work. So definitely a plus in my book. So the first one that I'm going to swatch is Champagne Pop. If you've never used Champagne Pop before, it's a beautiful champagne color. It's so beautiful, and is this color right here, as you can see in my hand. It's not stark white nor it is gold. It's just the perfect champagne color. It's very subtle and very beautiful, and you could definitely build it up to your liking. And the new color is Prosecco Pop, which is this one right here. This one is more gold. Let me compare the two. This one is more gold, as you can see. Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, so it is more of a gold highlight, but it is so beautiful. So this is Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop. I mean Prosecco and champagne. So this is what it looks like. It is so pretty, and I absolutely love the colors. I think they all work beautifully together, and you could just see how pigmented and beautiful and buttery they are. So in my opinion, the face palette is amazing. If you were able to get your hands on it, congrats, because it's a beautiful palette. And I'm not sure if I doubt they're still in stock in Sephora, but it never hurts to look. So I'm gonna wipe everything off of my hand right now so I can swatch the eyeshadow palette for you guys. As you saw how they looked on my eyes, they look okay. I'm not complaining. I've never had their eyeshadows before, so I can't compare the two, but I am gonna start swatching. And the first color is Chardonnay, which is the white snowy color, and it does feel a little bit chunky. It looks chunky when I swatch it. It looks a little bit choppy right now that I put it on my hand. And the second color that I'm going to swatch is Champagne Toast. These are the two shades that are not matte. So here are the two swatches, and they look really nice on my hand. They're a little bit chunky and were a little bit what do you call it, choppy when I swatched it, but they look really nice. Now I'm gonna go in with the matte shades. The first one is that pinky color that I also used on my lids, and it is Cordial, and it's like a burgundy-ish, pinkish, mauve-ish color. And right next to it, I'm gonna swatch that brown color, which is cognac, and I'm gonna swatch that one mine as well. And then last but not least, I'm gonna swatch the last color, and it is Bordeaux. If I'm pronouncing them wrong, don't kill me, guys. I'm sorry. And this one is more of like a mauve purple, deeper shade. So these are all the colors, as you can see here. I'm gonna start Chardonnay, Champagne Toast, Cordial, is that how you say it? Yeah, Cognac, and then the last one is Bordeaux, whatever it is. But these are the colors right here. They don't seem super pigmented as these two right here. Some of them do look a little bit light and not as pigmented throughout the swatch, but I am gonna give you guys my honest opinions. So far they're okay. They're not like super something that I will complain about all day, but like I said, I'm gonna go on with my day today, and I will be checking in to see how I feel about them and how they look, and if they fade, if they don't fade, if they last a long time. And just a reminder, I am not affiliated with BECCA whatsoever. BECCA has no idea who I am. I'm a really small YouTuber. So don't think that I got these items sent to them. I have my receipt right here from Sephora. I'm not gonna do a close-up because my address is on there and private things. But I did order all of my things, so don't think that I'm trying to play you guys on my opinion or anything like that. Hi guys, so I am gonna check in about my eyeshadows. It is currently 6:06, so it's been about 4.5 hours since I've applied them. So let me turn on my ring light, that way we can get a better look. Whew, it might be too bright, huh? Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but let me get a mirror because I can't see. It looks like the eyeshadow is starting to come off. I don't know if you guys can see. I feel weird. Can you guys see on my right eye, this eye right here? Can you guys see on this eye where it's starting to come off, like right here in the lines, and it's not as pigmented, and the colors are starting to like sink in to my skin. So the only one that looks like is really standing out is the highlight. So don't confuse this with the inner corner highlight with the shadows, because this is the actual Prosecco Pop highlight. So that one you can tell it's really pigmented, and I also have it right here in my brow bone. So so far I guess you can say that the quality is going down a little bit. See if you can see it better like that. But we'll see a couple more hours how it looks. And yeah, so this was a little update. The shimmer is not much there anymore, so we'll see at the end of the night or at the end of the day when I'm finished with my makeup what I think about them. 9:21 p.m. So this is the last check-in I'm gonna do. Oh, I unplugged my light. Let me plug it in. So far, I'm not too pleased. Can you guys see? I feel like there's not a lot of color left. I feel like the colors like sunk into my skin, if that makes sense. I haven't been grabbing my eyes at all. I have been grabbing my face, but I feel like the shadows are not pigmented enough. I feel like the shadows are not as pigmented, and they are not worth $40 in my opinion. I believe it was $40. It is a beautiful palette, and it is a beautiful palette. The packaging is phenomenal and to die for, but I just feel like the quality of the shadow is not well. This palette says that it's made in China, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I feel like there's other colors that have a better payoff than these. I cannot open the palette. I just don't feel like it was definitely worth the price, so I will definitely be returning this palette. I did want to love it because I did hear so many people did get a good quality palette, but I feel like I'm one of the so many that the palette did not work for them, because I honestly feel like that's my color. It just looks probably a little bit deeper on the sides right here, but other than that, the shimmer is completely gone. There's nothing else there. So I'm just gonna return it. Yeah, and I have nothing else to say other than that. All the other things, I feel like they're worth every single penny. The face palette is definitely worth every single penny, and as well as the liquid form of champagne pop. So yeah, for anything, God, that was a tongue twister. I have nothing else to say to you guys except good night, and I hope you guys like this video. Bye.